Hello, everybody. Welcome. You have entered the Southern Air Temple. We're back. DGL, Daddy's Gertie Library. We're going over Avatar live action, episode 1.
The Last Airbender.
Big Daddy!
Production. And this is just the beginning.
You have to use the correct Asian pronunciation, okay? It's Aang.
No, it's not. Never was. So glad they made that the first title. So glad that they even every character voiced it so well. Aang. Yeah, Aang.
Yeah.
Title was Aang. The first words around the air temple was Aang. Loved it.
Yeah, I thought
Mhm.
that this was I felt like they were just doing a big middle finger to M. Night Shyamalan.
I thought so too.
Like this whole first, like, to name the series, to name this episode Aang, I'm like, oh, okay. That's strike one. And then one of the first scenes was the damn the firebenders, and they're just right there, and you see like them, okay, firebending out of midair. It's like, oh yeah, this is how firebenders do it. Why is Dumbo here? I don't know. But
Okay. All right.
Because he's an airbender.
I guess. A bit of
yeah,
an
I'm with
ear
it.
stretch.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Ear stretch.
like,
Who uses that in a
Earth version of Momo. No, not Momo. Oh wait, where's
Appa?
Momo?
I mean, yeah, I guess it could be
Yeah.
Momo, but there would be more Appa. Thank you.
Appa. I meant to say Appa, but where is
shit.
Momo?
He's not.
So-
he doesn't show up till. Actually, he's supposed to show up in the
In the beginning,
temple
right?
when he gets
Yeah.
there.
Southern Air Temple.
The
Yeah.
first time when he gets there, maybe he's not.
They changed the
Momo.
story, huh? They already changed the story in the first. Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
I remember
But you
how
know-
the series
Dare
that did
they
that.
forget Momo? I forgot.
But do
all
we
about
really
that.
need an air lemur? It'll be more of a distraction, if anything.
Yeah,
think
you
so?
know,
But
I don't
at the same
think.
time, that's like taking out Iago from Aladdin.
Yeah.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you.
No,
Is
it's
that
not. No, it's not. Because nah.
Iago talks. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Iago plays a central role.
Yeah, he was Jafar's conscience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the remake of it, I don't think he spoke at all.
Really?
Of
Yeah,
course, he
but-
was a
Oh wait.
realistic.
Yeah, the live action. I don't even think he was.
No, I think they used him more in the like
Like an actual
like
parrot.
more like a physical, yeah, like a physical representation of Yaga. So it's like, like for the core believers
Yeah.
here, you could hear him every time he like screeched or whatever.
Who's Yago again?
The parrot.
Iago's the
The
parrot.
person, the monkey.
Oh, I thought the parrot.
No.
No, you're thinking
I'm
of
kidding.
Boo.
I was joking. Thanks for reading it.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, you ruined the joke because you don't understand what my sarcasm.
The actual thing
Thank
we're
you.
here to talk about.
Yeah, let's do Avatar.
Thank
I mean,
you, sir.
I don't mind. I mean, going back to the same criticism as with One Piece, I don't mind if it's different. It makes sense for it to be different because there's some things that work in animation that look super duper cheesy in live action. So there are gonna be changes. I mean, if you go blow for blow, exactly scene for scene, you could do that,
Changes.
but it's gonna look weird. It's gonna be
Mhm.
weird. Like, my recollection of Sokka is him being funny, but I don't think he was like cracking jokes or anything like that. He was just the comic relief character. I like that, and this is true for most live actions. They tend to be more serious. We're like, oh, he has moments where you're just like, oh, haha, like, oh, Lord of Water and Ice. But he's, besides that one line, or maybe there's another one, not the one that I can remember, but he's a much more serious character than he was in the show, in the anime.
Mm.
So, but I think that works. I think that really, really works. So they changed it, but I think they changed it for the better. They changed it for it to fit correctly on that one.
Yeah, I think he would be overly annoying if he was like realistically
Funny.
the same character.
A person with some form of personality.
Yeah.
it's like Rob said, they're making these changes and it's showing us a better character, like they did in Yu Yu Hakusho.
But
Kuwabara was amazing
but we are
versus
just talking
his
about the first
comedy.
episode, right?
Yeah, so far what we've seen
So why would he?
so
I
far.
mean, it makes sense that he wouldn't be funny right off the bat right now. Maybe it's gonna be
Yeah,
more of like a
he might
subtle
tease him
funny.
later.
Because like Sokka wasn't funny right off the bat either. Technically, in the
Yeah.
animated ones, like because he was only funny because of those kids made like he was hanging out with children, so that
Yeah, the
made sense that
incidental.
that whole scene was slightly funny. But he
Yeah,
was taking it seriously because remember he was all like, "Man, we're gonna guard the blah 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 blah," but
yeah.
he was taking
I
it
gotta
seriously.
go pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Right. So like it does make sense that they would maybe start him off with a stronger thing, and then maybe as the episodes go down, when there's like funny parts, he's the funny one.
Yeah. I think he was
I
also kind of sexist in the anime. I mean, not like full blown sexist, but he was like very married to the idea like women do this, men do that. Cause he like I remember him saying like, "Oh, Katara, you don't understand this. Oh, that's because you're a girl." And then that plays even like, and then I was like, "Damn, all right." And then then they keep going, and then later on, not in this episode, but he runs into some people that put him in his
Did you
place.
watch the cartoon recently, Rob?
Just the first few episodes to remind
Okay.
me.
I was surprised if you remember.
I
all
just
that
get
from
booted
years
out.
ago.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys came back, but I didn't watch up to that episode. I was just curious to see the pacing because they're doing 8 episodes
well,
in the live action. They're all an hour long. And I was trying to compare it to the anime, and they covered the first 3 episodes in the anime in the first episode of the live action. So it's almost like
not only
time
that,
time for time they're matching it.
they did more than that, and this is one thing I like. They added more to the beginning. We saw the war start off.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah.
interesting. Like we didn't really get that in the series, and to see like them in their younger days fighting, and you actually see people like throw hands. It was kind of cool. The master in the air temple just really going ham on it. I thought that was really cool. Like
Yeah.
we didn't really get much of that. We just know they got slaughtered.
Yeah.
A little bit of a battle here, but not this intense.
Yeah, that's the thing that makes it really cool. The cartoon was or the anime is definitely for kids. And this seems is
You were right the
definitely
first time.
for the same generation. I call it an anime, other people call it cartoon. I was just trying not
I
to
was
get into
gonna
the
I was
I'll
gonna
use them
ask why you were
interchangeably.
calling it anime
We'll
and cartoon. Like,
we'll get it. We could
You
have that
seem a little
debate at a
confused,
later
Rob.
it's a
time.
Just say
cartoon, bro.
cartoon.
We'll have that debate at a later time.
Oh, no.
I know we can really dive into it.
Oh, I'm
but-
sorry. Hey, can we all say I if we think it's a cartoon?
All right. Oh, you're just like
cool. Look, there's 3-1. All right, we win.
Oh, really? I think that I didn't hear anybody, not
It
even
sounded like
yourself.
I said.
I didn't even hear. I
he's-
don't even hear you say that.
I
I didn't
mumbled
hear
it.
you say
I
I.
mumbled it. I'm a mumble expert.
Oh yeah. Well, it sounded like it's that big old trunk in your mouth. It's kind of
Well, it does get in the way.
yeah.
He needs to blow his own horn.
I try to trump it up,
But I'll use it
Um,
interchangeably depending on how I feel in the moment. I'll call it anime, call it cartoon. Don't kill me for it. We'll talk about it. We'll debate that
I'll
later.
flatter all three of you. It's an anime. I mean, there's no cartoon that compares to this. It straight up has a story. It straight up has dialogue. It straight up has
Character development,
serious movements,
plots,
great
you know,
plot. Yeah, I'm calling it straight
the
up. an
big
anime.
bad
Just because it was
guy,
made here.
the main
If we can
hero,
call
comedy, adventure.
things made from Korea anime, then why can't we do it for things made in America?
Yeah, I agree. I'm on that side of the fence. Now we're
I mean,
having the debate. God damn it. Let's talk about the episode one.
Let's talk about the real topic here, the episodes. Okay, let's not dive into little interesting small bits here. Let's talk about what happened here. Let's talk about what we saw. The masterful art of actual bending.
Yeah, man.
Not that
You know,
bullshit from them
That's the other that's the other big F you to M. Night Shyamalan. Like they showed off, oh, the firebenders. Yeah, the fire out of air. That's how it just nowhere. You don't need to manipulate the fire. They just manipulate. There it is, right there. It's like, all right, there you go, M.
So they
Night
don't need
Shyamalan.
any spark source or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was like a friction thing,
Yeah, I
but
think it's
not
like the cuffs
holding a
that they. I don't, but
whole
I really don't know.
cauldron of coal type of shit.
Yeah, actually, no, yeah, because Zuko in the later episodes he was bending and he just had regular gi on. So yeah, they don't
Oh,
need
okay.
anything
Then
else
yeah, I
to.
guess that's how it works.
Maybe it's just the friction of the air of them moving their fists in a certain kind of way. So, or feet, So
Yeah.
yeah, actually the breath also. So maybe the friction in the air. But anyways, they, th maybe it's just the nature. I don't know. I sat down and watched this with the kids. I watched the first episode. I know I watched it with you guys. I also watched it with the kids. But
Kids.
they sat down for the whole thing, and that's not normal.
Oh.
My kids don't. My kids are like, oh, they'll watch this. Oh, this is cool, and then they'll jump around and do stuff. Even when they're watching One Piece, they'll get up and dance for the
What do you have?
whatchamacallit.
Little iPad kids at home?
No, we don't. I don't deal with Apple in this household.
Okay, tablet kids. Are they tablet kids?
They're very active kids. They like to get up. They like to move
Okay.
around. They like to be engaged.
Good. Good.
They like to be stimulated in that kind of way. But
Ah.
and usually like even when we're watching a movie that they like, we'll watch Zootopia or Elementals or I mean
So you're
especially
saying this series here caught their grasp and attention, like it's
yeah,
catching our viewers to watch us talk about it, right?
yes. It was enough exactly. It was enough for them to just everything that was happening on screen was enough for them not to have to get up and get stimulated any other kind of way. They were just
Yeah.
like so enthralled by what was going on. That's how good it was for them. And I felt the same way. I was like, wow, this is incredible. The fights were incredible. The animation, the way that they showcased the bending was great. And then the way that they showcased the story and the subtle changes that they did that like yeah, it's different from the anime in little ways. And I think it really fit in the live action version of it. So
Yeah, I love the whole first episode. That was a good first episode. The
yeah.
outfits, the costumes,
The
the character,
turkey.
the setting.
Hmm.
Talk about what you ate.
Anyway,
Let's talk about.
Rob, let's not try to get off topic, Rob. Jeez.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But
man, it
yeah,
was
it was pretty dope, and I enjoyed seeing how they did it. Like is it CGI or is it just good
For
animation
who? For
quality
Appa?
for the bending, like
yeah, it was,
seeing
Yeah,
the earth
it's probably
bending, seeing
CGI.
the
Probably a
stuff.
mix of.
It was pretty clean.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. I couldn't tell it was CGI. It was good. I
you know
love the rock. The rock. Bending in the beginning.
yeah, the earth, yeah.
Like
You
how
know,
he shotgunned some guys
yeah.
Mhm.
down.
Swirled it around like just a little swirl and pops.
That's the
Yeah.
other thing that they
I'm
did really
excited for the
cool.
fights.
They show a nice balance. It's not like the Fire Nation is so much stronger or like
Right.
the it's not like anybody's any so much more better than the other ones. They showcase
Well,
a
there
really
is
good
someone so much stronger. It's the Avatar.
no, because in the anime, they
Really?
show Aang going into Avatar. I think he goes into Avatar state in like every episode, like for the first three episodes. In this one, it was just that once when he found out that the realization of it's been 100 years, my friend died, my friends died, everyone I know is gone. That's what triggered it. But like in
No,
the
no. He triggered it like 3 times in the first episode.
no, those one when he was in the to create the
Water.
glacier to get
Yeah.
into the and
And
then
then to
once
get out of the glacier. And then
Technically,
to
he's
get
right.
mad
Those were
at
different
the
days and years
well maybe
apart,
he never stopped.
centuries apart.
Maybe he was that was 100 year that I count that
what
as one time.
still it all in one
That was a
episode.
long nut. That was a long nut. That was one Avatar state. But like in the anime, he went into Avatar state when he was being pursued by the Fire Nation and he got dumped into the water. And then he went to Avatar state and created all that was water bending and destroyed part of their ship. This
Mhm.
one, that didn't happen. It was actually Katara that saved the day. And I was
Yeah.
kind of impressed. I was like, I
I
don't remember
was
that
so
happening.
shocked how high she could pull the water up. How high were they up? Like
Ah,
hundreds of feet, right?
yeah. I mean, they're
Mm.
far enough
She's
that
strong already.
nobody else could reach them. Like the Zuko had to be the one to throw his bending out there because the other people on the ship couldn't reach him.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was high up there. But yeah, it was. I
But
like
that
the
made me
changes.
think she's strong already.
Well,
After like
Partially the
one
water from the
one
clouds
teaching.
or the sky and
oh,
whatnot.
that too.
Water's everywhere.
She's also much wiser than she was in the anime. In the anime, she was a little bit of a brat. Oh,
Was
well,
she?
yeah.
I don't remember. I have to rewatch the series.
I wouldn't say a brat, but not as mature off the bat, for sure.
Yeah.
She was like there was a moment where Aang was leaving. She's like, "Yeah, thanks, Grandma. There goes my one chance to become a water." None of that. Like she's very mature, which matches everything that's happened for them having to grow up so early, so fast. Everything that's happened, everyone that they've lost, her being much more mature makes sense.
Hmm.
You know what
Zuko,
my favorite scene of the first episode was?
what's that?
The prison scene.
Oh, with Iroh talking
Yeah,
to Aang.
Iroh and the Avatar talk. I was like,
Yeah,
that was a good scene. Had me all
yeah,
emotional.
I'm excited to see more of that. And how
Yeah.
yeah.
he's just like, I hope we'll have more talk later. And I'm actually excited for Iroh's talks because we all know
Yeah.
what he's
I
capable
love
of. We
Iroh.
all
Yeah,
know how good it is.
they've really
I'm
depicted
excited for
because
that.
they show Iroh as a much more aloof character here. Because he's like really in the anime, it's like they show him as aloof, but they also show him very serious and he's teaching Zuko fundamentals. But like
Yeah.
in
But you
this one,
don't
he's
really see that till a
very
lot later
no. They show it.
in the anime. You don't see that until like you see bits and pieces, but not so early. I
No,
feel like
but
you
you
start seeing
show
that later. Like in the first, he's just kind of joking, like, "Oh, you couldn't get him. You should slow down."
they did, but then Zuko that he was training Zuko. He was
Yeah.
teaching Zuko, and he's like, again, it's about fundamentals. Remember your training. You have to have a strong core. So like there's moments where you see these bits and pieces of like, oh, is this guy a badass? Like he's aloof, but at the same time they showcase, oh, he's a little bit of a badass. In the live action, there's no indication. There's just like he's just aloof. He's like, don't worry about
I think
it.
they want to save the surprise for later.
Yeah, yeah, that
I
gets me
can't
more
wait.
They
excited.
let them cook.
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
that lightning bending. Oof, that's gonna
Yeah,
be awesome.
yeah. So I like the recipes that they're concocting in this one. I
Yeah.
like the way that the characters are much more stable, I should say. In a cartoon, I could think you could get away with being a little bit more wacky and a little bit all
Yeah.
over the
It
place.
was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, like
They had to.
Aang was the Avatar and Super Serious Avatar state, and all the stuff is happening. But at the same time, he's a kid, so he's like, "I want to go penguin sledding," and as fun as
Right.
that was to watch, in this one, he's like you see him as a kid and he's jovial. Oh, I'm just having fun, just floating down. But he's a lot more serious, a lot
Who?
more Aang. He's a lot more
And yeah.
serious tone. And then same with Katara, like a lot more wise. Sokka, a lot more responsible.
Right.
Iroh, a lot more um
Mysterious.
aloof, or like like what's gonna come. So like to see him like this, you're
Yeah.
just like, and then to see like all the bending types. Oh, I already said this, but like the Fire Nation, you saw them like, whoa, they can all do the like beaming. They're all jetpacking. Holy shit! Or
Hell
oh
yeah. I was like, did they do
yeah.
that in the series?
And then the air when they were first attacked, the guy was like, "Oh, brothers, we're under attack!" And then he started fighting them all at the same time. Like, damn! But then he got manhandled, and then they explained the comet. That's what gave them their power. That it kind of explained why they were able to start the war and how they could get that big jump on them, and then the surprise attack. Like the way that they cooked and manufactured all these moving pieces to fit into this one thing
Right.
was phenomenal.
Yeah. And I'm so glad they didn't the Fire Nation didn't just kill off the Masters easy. Remember that first guy that got knocked
Oh
over?
yeah,
I was like, oh
yeah.
no, he's done already.
I just had a great idea, guys. Reggie, we need
Yeah.
versions of ourselves in AI
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
bending.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh shit! Oh
try it.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah, that
perfect
would be cool.
thumbnail. That's a perfect
Oh
thumbnail.
my gosh, yeah.
All right,
So who
I'll
would
work on that after this.
what kind
Mhm.
what okay, if you guys could pick one nation, like which bending would you guys pick?
Ooh,
I always said rock, or yeah, rock, earth.
I like water bending. That's my favorite. I like water bending.
I say earth because it's everywhere.
Yeah. I like water
Unlimited
because
ammo.
water is everywhere.
that's really hard because
Yeah.
fire has lightning, though, guys.
Which is true.
It's
Yeah, it's
so
very true.
cool.
But water, you can blood bend.
Sure, if you're not
True.
shocked,
Huh?
if you're not shocked by lightning.
Yeah, very true. Okay, so you're firebender. And
I'm just
holy shit,
passionate about it.
And Bilbo
He
picked
came
Dumbo.
in.
Of
He
course we
came
know he's an airbender. We
Yeah.
had the nation set up. How perfect. I thought that would be a little bit more of a fight. Wow. That was
So
great.
who's fire?
Johan.
Oh,
Burn it up.
Wait, Joestar? Who uses the fire, whatever the breathing technique is called?
Oh, the meditation where I ruined it with my
No,
rock
I'm
hard.
Oh man. Hey, but that's nothing
Stones.
compared to the flexibility of water.
Well, we
Hmm.
all have our elements now. I'm gonna definitely create a few pictures.
Oh man, that would be dope. Yeah. What else can we say about this episode? I mean, it was just
We're all
great.
excited.
I
For
don't
sure.
I don't have any criticisms. I don't have any
No.
criticism.
No,
I do.
I really think
Mm.
Iroh really had me sucked in.
There's one criticism
Oh,
I have, which is the voice acting's good to a degree.
Voice acting.
Yeah, it's good to a degree.
They're
You know,
mm.
obviously
just
the voice
acting.
acting. Well, acting, yes, yes, acting. I feel like it's a. I liked it. I rewatched it, and I feel like some parts are a bit too forced.
Who?
It doesn't
Okay. Do
come
you
so
mean
natural, but in the sense of like, there's some, and I get it. He's a kid, but like, Aang seems just a bit too forced, like not natural,
Well,
but
okay, it's kind of like Harry Potter. They're young actors.
yeah,
They're
yeah. You're right. You're
you know,
right. You're right. You're right. You're 100%
hmm.
right. I love the acting. It's not sold on it. That's all.
So let me ask you, do you think that like there's definitely parts where I thought it was cheesy, especially with Zuko. He's like,
The cheese. The
I have
cheese.
to
It's the
defeat the
cheese.
Avatar. Yeah.
It's
I
the
was like,
cheese.
yo,
It's the
the
cheese.
cheese was real, but it was almost like line for line from the anime,
Right.
which I
Like
appreciated.
it's fine, but
I
it's just
liked
like
it, but
it's
yeah, it
you
was
could have
cheesy. I
adapted a
agree
little
with you
bit
there.
more.
It
yeah,
was.
yeah. I
So if
noticed
you
that, but
compare,
I wasn't
have
gonna
to defeat.
complain. It worked.
well, if you
Worked
compare it
well
to
enough.
like One Piece, they didn't go line for line, and some of the cheese was there, but it was so much. Uh, like I could believe Sanji. I could
Oh, I
believe
see what you're
Usopp.
saying. Yeah,
Like it
they
was
found
like mesmerizing. Yeah, yeah.
ways to
But
transfer it over.
again, what
Okay.
Reggie said, the truth. So let me back off. Let me shift it.
Yeah, yeah. But
Give
yeah,
them a break. They'll
it was
grow
very
into it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Also, I like the markings. I thought it was just straight solid
Oh
blue,
yeah.
but no, there's like
Tattoos in the
intricate.
swirls and the
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
oh. I mean,
When
M. Night
I
Shyamalan
noticed
kind of
that,
had that. M. Night Shyamalan's version kind of had that, but this one was a lot better done,
yeah.
just with the visuals of
It
that.
was more
Not even,
pronounced. Yeah.
yeah. And it was also you had the solid blue, but then you had the like you wouldn't even notice the intricate designs without him going
Right.
to the avatar state in different parts, highlighting at different times.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
when I
yeah.
first noticed the detail, I was like, "Oh no, the other masters have just straight blue." But then I noticed they had the detail too. I thought they were
Yeah.
like cutting on budget or something, like trying to save money with the other guys.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a real tattoo?
No,
That would be cool. Holy wow.
It's gonna be for the rest of my life.
Man. If I go bald, I'll get an avatar tattoo.
no, please
I
don't.
don't think I've seen a black air nomad. Hmm. Interesting.
Well,
I mean, it's not
we're
impossible.
we're pretty nomadic, so
Actually, yeah, no, I don't think I've seen any of them.
Oh no, I'd betray my waterbending compatriots though.
I mean, no, technically, there's new air nomads ever since Legend of
Oh yeah,
Korra.
that's
So
right.
like,
That's
yeah,
right. That's right. Yeah.
they
Mm.
Oh yeah,
reproduce some
and you know,
area.
I also like the that there wasn't like a narrator, but you had the grandma kind of saying the same
Oh
stuff
yeah,
that you would hear at the beginning. I was like,
that's when the Fire
nice
Nation
play.
attacked.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Everyone knows this story. I'm just like, yeah, yeah, we do. Is that
I
are you
think,
fourth
I
wall
think
breaking?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I know what's gonna be the next live action, and I think everybody's gonna be excited.
Okay, what?
Samurai Jack.
I
Oh.
hope they don't. I hope they
Yeah, I
don't.
hope they don't.
I really hope they don't. That's
Yeah,
not
Samurai-
a
Why would you
Why?
say
Nah.
that though?
that's not gonna be a good you can't capture that. The beauty of Samurai Jack is very unique. I don't there's something
There's a
that can't
lot going on in Samurai Jack.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
futuristic swordsman, and yeah.
there's something that don't
Futuristic
transfer
swordsman?
over,
He's from the past.
No, it's futuristic
but yeah,
swordsman.
Oh,
but
okay.
but the
Samurai Jack.
the themes are drastically different from episode to episode. The budget you would need just to pull that off in any
Right.
kind of
It's
respectful
insane.
They
way
couldn't
would
even
be
do Cowboy
insane.
Bebop right.
Yeah. And then on
You're
top
right.
of that,
You're right.
the moments of silence and the way that the sound corresponds
yeah.
to the scene, you can't that's so perfectly aligned that you could only do that in animation. To try to do that in live action would even if you could pull it off, which would be incredibly difficult because of so many different things. It would just come across as a little corny.
I mean, you could do
you
it
could.
right.
That's just a theory. But
Yeah, I don't know.
comment down below, hit the like, subscribe, let us know.
Yeah, man.
A theory? You mean
What's
a
your bending style? Comment.
Yep. Watch the anime, cartoon, whatever you want to call it. Watch the live action. Come to us. Listen to us. Get Gertie about it.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy's Gertie Library. Avatar
Right.
live action. Episode by episode. I'm happy we finally got a nice live action that we could just enjoy.
Well,
One
this
Piece
is
was great.
the first episode,
One Piece
though.
was great. One Piece was a surprise great. This one was like, I don't know. And bad taste in my mouth. So then I was like, oh, nice. I think One Piece set the tone. Like the same way, like, oh, you could everyone has their favorite anime, but Dragon Ball Z kind of set the tone. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a
Low
base,
bar.
there's a
Yeah.
zero. I don't think that's a low bar.
Dragon Ball Evolution?
No. The anime. I'm talking about the anime of
Oh,
Dragon Ball.
I thought
Good
you
for
meant the live
no,
action.
no.
I was like,
Nah.
no.
No. I don't. I can't.
We don't
I
talk
didn't.
about that here.
I didn't see that bar. I refused. So, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Bulma's hair has one stripe of blue.
Well, that's a clever change, but why not commit? It's hair dye. It's hair dye.
Nope.
Oh, you saw
Wow.
that?
Why not commit to? Out of all the crazy things they do in Dragon Ball Z, hair color? That's the lowest bar to entry. There is no bar. That's not a movie. That wasn't a movie.
We gotta watch it and talk about it. Not even record on it. We'll just talk about it or whatever.
Oh man, shit. Well, that's it, guys.
All right, guys,
Ah.
it was fun. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, thanks for your input. But hey, you brought the. Now we know you're an airbender.
I just wanted to show that I like airbending. Sometimes I toot.
Hence why you blowing smoke up our asses. I get it.
Whoa.
Are the-
No, but it
are
is
the
nice.
air
It's
nomads
nice.
high?
It's nice to have all the
I don't
Daddy's
care.
library back
This is
together.
nonsense. I came out here with some talent, and this is what I show. Oh no, this is what I get. That's what I meant.
I'm sorry, dumb Bo. Bilbo, dumb Bo. Did you do that on purpose? Oh shit.
I don't like you guys. Don't appreciate me like they don't appreciate me in my real world.
All right, we're gonna have to stop this eventually. All right, guys.
It
Sorry
hurts my
about
feelings.
that. Bye.